And welcome back to the TSF Entertainment Channel. We are back again. We are back again. This time we are back with episode 208 Dead Reckoning, exclusive photos and predictions. So let's just go ahead and get right onto it. First up here, we see Maria standing in the door, I guess, of her home. Not really sure what to make out from this scene or whatever. I'm thinking maybe Tommy pulls up on her or whatnot, and they have some type of banter back and forth, maybe an argument of some sort, or maybe Stacy pulls up on her to try to flip on Tommy and shows her pictures of her and Tommy hanging out when he was teaching her how to drive the truck. I'm not sure because we don't have too much to go on from this scene, but it looks like she's kind of upset. Next up here, we see Kate and JP are back. They were missing, but now they are back. As we see, Kate is she's back to her usual ways, drinking. Of course, we know snorting coke. This scene is giving me maybe Kate is getting on JP about, I guess, him being cool with Tommy unaliving her grandson is the vibe that I'm getting off. Or maybe she's still led to believe that he's unalived and she's not feeling it. Or could this be JP will finally reveal to her that her grandson isn't unalived? Maybe D Mac is not unalived, is what he tells him. What he tells her. I'm not really sure. Um, who knows? This could also be JP and Kate getting into an argument about her abandoning JP when he was younger. I'm not really sure, but I'm starting to think more the lines of that Kate is going off about D Mac quote unquote being unalived. Here we have Diamond, and as we call it on here, his stepson. This scene is just giving off. Diamond is just giving the young brother some type of advice, mentoring, etc. As we can see here, he's tying a tie for him. I'm guessing he's going to make a speech, or maybe he's going to for a job offer, or possibly to a dance or something. I'm not sure, but from this scene, it pretty much looks like what Diamond has been doing for him, the last couple of episodes, which basically just giving him advice and mentoring. From this scene, as we see Diamond is chasing down someone, and from his facial expression, looks like he is saying no. Now, the question is, who could it possibly be? Is it the kid, or is it his new love interest, Gianna? I'm not sure here. I'm going to go out on a limb and possibly say I'm going to say possibly Gianna because I think the kid would be too easy and that would be too predictable. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that it was Gianna that gets unalived in this scene right here. Possibly somebody was trying to roll up on Diamond or whatnot, or maybe it was the father that from the last episode he told to stay away. He comes back high, unalives Gianna, etc., whatever. But I think I'm going to go with Gianna because it just seems like the kid will just be just too predictable. Um, and maybe this is, the plot twist that we've been waiting for this season. So who knows? I mean, who really knows? We won't know until we watch it. Next up here, we have Tommy in the barbershop with his hands up. And from that shirt, I want to say that is Diamond's PO. Because Diamond PO has pretty much worn these kind of shirts in the in each episode that he's been in. So I'm gathering more so either one or two things that Tommy's in the barbershop, Diamond PO shows up and knows who Tommy is. And this is possibly where Tommy tries to maybe make him some kind of deal. PO doesn't go for it. He gets unalived, or this could be where the PO, are we seeing now the PO finally being dirty and blackmailing them into paying him? I'm not sure. I'm kind of leaning more towards this is where the PO gets unalived. That might not even be the PO in this scene, but just going off of the shirt, I'm guessing it's the PO. Here we have none other than Stacy out on the street. As we all know from the preview for next week, we see Stacy approaches Tommy. Um, I guess to try to get him to flip, which we all know is not going to work. Also, as well as showing possibly pictures of him and Maria together, which is going to do nothing to Tommy. You know, Tommy's not going to roll. He's not going to rat. So the whole I think this is also going to be the start of the downfall for her career. Let's see. We have Tommy on the phone. I'm not sure if it's before or after he runs into Stacy. I'm thinking possibly after, and he's giving Diamond a call to let him know, like, hey, the feds are on our radar. Or this could also be him giving a call to Vic and possibly questioning to him being the snitch, especially after what happened with Vargas. Here we have Shanti and Claudia in the club toasting. I'm guessing they are toasting to their new arrangement, their new deal. How much money they're bringing in, as we saw from the last episode, that they are bringing in quite a lot of dough. So I'm wondering if they're, this scene just looks like they're kind of toasting towards partnership and making more money together. However, in this scene, as we see Shanti and Claudia, it looks like they're about to have maybe possibly some type of disagreement or some type of falling out. Um, I'm thinking more so maybe Claudia wants to expand or she wants to run the business through another channel or do something else, and Shanti's not with it at all. And this is possibly where Claudia maybe threatens her. I'm not sure, but just from Shanti's face, it looks like this is something where Claudia is possibly stabbing her in the back. Or another thought prediction could be this is where Claudia is trying to bring in her new love interest into their business and making a three-way split, and Shanti's not for it. Here we have Shanti and Jannard sitting here, and from the looks of it, it looks like Shanti is getting on Jannard again. Um, Good thing this is, it looks like Jannard is finally getting even more clean, but it looks like they're having a disagreement yet again about which way to go in the streets. I'm thinking maybe Jannard wants to really reveal the picture between Tommy that he took of Tommy and Maria, and basically Shanti is telling him no, like she's laying down the law. This also could possibly be Diamond's not feeling Shanti working with Claudia, and this might be where their downfall starts to happen, and maybe Jannard is going to start realizing that Shanti is just using him. Here we have Miguel and Maria, which looks like they're at a nightclub or some sort, having some type of discussion. It's not much to go off of here. Thinking maybe Miguel is trying to make amends with his sister. I'm not really sure. Just looks like Maria is not really feeling him. Um, who knows what the conversation could be about? Um, could also possibly be maybe she's questioning him about Tommy. Maybe he's hearing rumors and stuff like that, and that possibly could be it. Here we see Chi and Abulita talking, and I'm thinking here this is where maybe Abulita is making her move for Miguel's spot, as we saw in the last episode where she told Miguel that he needs to not make the same mistakes that his grandfather did. So I'm thinking maybe now she's joining up with Chi to take over the spot. That's not sure. Maybe she is trying to, I don't know, maybe run some game on Abuelita. I'm not sure, but I'm leaning more so towards Abuelita is trying to take over Miguel's spot, as we see with the red dress here, and you know what they say with the red dress and power. Here we have Miguel and Abuelita having another conversation. Um, Probably again, Abuelita is telling him again, um, you know, don't make the same mistakes as your grandfather made. This is also making me think now from the previous scene that possibly maybe Abuelita was making some type of deal with Che, as far as you know Miguel's organization goes, and maybe Miguel is not feeling that as she is speaking for him. The scene here, which looks like it's all in the same thing, same party. Miguel, Tommy, and Chi, I'm sorry. Tommy's bringing Chi a gift um in the club party, whatever, and it looks like Miguel and Chi are not feeling it. I'm leaning more so towards that Tommy just popped up and he wasn't invited. And Miguel's not feeling that. And I'm thinking Miguel is starting to realize that Tommy's coming straight for his spot. It looks like Tommy's just trying to butt up Chi so that he can eliminate Miguel altogether and be the direct connect to Chi and the cartel. And here we have, of course, which we all knew what was going to happen. We have Merkovic and Claudia here meeting together, which to me, I'm thinking is none other. It's no. Oh, excuse me, y'all. That they're teaming up, pretty much. That's all it is. That they're just teaming up. They're going to make some type of deal, to possibly take out Tommy, um, move the pills that Claudia's been moving. Probably Merkovic has heard how she's moving those pills through the club, and he wants to expand, especially since she has cut off his pipeline. So that gets them to working in together, and they team up and try to take out Tommy. So that's it, folks. Y'all let us know what you think. Drop those comments, drop those predictions in the chat, and let us know exactly what you think. Until next time.